Roy with Kick of Legend, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the long hook, the various ranges, and a few ways to think about the body mechanics. First things first, let's look at the basic medium range left hook. We'll start by chambering our body, so my knee pointed towards the target, hips and shoulders rotated to my left, and then you see how my right heel is up. When I throw the hook, I'm going to stomp the heel down, rotating my hips and my shoulders to my right, and then I throw that hook out. So the hook's coming in a circle from the left side. The elbow is high so that I have structure. If it's like this, you see I can't transfer all my force to the target, and it also protects my head. What's nice about this full rotation is it also angles me out a little bit, so it does protect me from a positional standpoint. So again, full rotation, same with the short range hook. If the target's right in front of me, that full rotation still gives me enough space to get my elbow up and hit the target. Leaning back even a little bit further may give you a little bit more range if he's leaning into you, so when you fade off he's going to come forwards. You may need to lean back even a little bit more, which is fine because that's going to help you deliver maximum power. For me, the medium range hook with that full rotation is a very powerful shot, so a lot of fun to hit on the pads. The double hook at medium range you can do two ways. You can rechamber the hips, right? So you can throw either a full hook or a half first hook and then rechamber for the second one. I think that doesn't take a lot of explanation. If you want to only half chamber, you see my heel doesn't quite come down. Rechamber and then put the heel down. I could do a full rotation, but you see that takes quite a long time to throw, so depending on the situation, you may not want to do it like that. You may want to do both punches in a single fluid motion. And we do that by throwing kind of the shovel hook. My hips aren't quite halfway rotated yet when this punch hits, and then I finish the rotation with my second high hook. That to me is the most natural way to throw a double hook. The shovel hook into the palm down. You can also do shovel hook into palm up. They both feel fairly comfortable to me. I think where we see the most variation is the long hook. Some people call this the long hook. To me, that just feels like a curving jab because the body mechanics of throwing it, you see how I push shovel for the straight jab, I push shovel for the curving jab. So I tend to classify it with the jab, but it's just terminology. I think of the long hook as really just the long range delivery of something that looks more like the medium range hook. Sometimes people get confused why they can't land a long hook at the same range as their cross when some of the other people they're sparring with can. And that's a little adjustment in the body mechanics. I find in order to hit the same range as the cross, you can rotate your hips to your right, but you actually keep some of the weight on the lead leg. You see how actually more of my weight is on the front leg, and that allows me to keep the forward position to throw that long hook. You can also throw the Savate swing. What I like about that, well, let's explain what it is first. The Savate swing rotates the fist down towards the 45. What's nice about this is that you're hitting with the first two knuckles, and it's a little bit longer. So you notice if I throw the long hook the traditional palm down way, I keep my weight a little bit forwards to get the same range. With the swing, I can do more of the full body rotation weight back that I was talking about and still get the same range. So to me, it actually feels like a more powerful shot, and you're using body mechanics that are more familiar to you from training the medium range hook. So if you haven't tried that before, I urge you to try it on the heavy bag and on the pads. A couple reps and you're going to find it's very comfortable, and then you're now using body mechanics that you've drilled into your system more times rather than doing kind of an impromptu punch, which again is great if you can make these adjustments on the fly, but you know, why not use something you just have more practice with? And that would be the full rotation with the swing. And finally, you can do more of a jumping, lunging hook. So you can chamber similar to throwing the regular hook, and you're going to push off with your right foot into the hook. So if your opponent's standing there and you're pretty far away, if you lunge in, he's going to typically be expecting something fairly straight if you're coming at him with the left hand, and he's going to find that it comes around his rear guard. You can throw that long hook with palm down. You can throw that long hook palm up. I personally find that the long hook on the swing actually in this case doesn't feel quite as comfortable. I feel that the swing is really designed to take advantage of full hip rotation back towards your right. So I like for the lunging swing palm down or palm sideways. So those are the main left hooks, and I hope this helped clarify some of the mechanics of it. And get out there, enjoy it on the pads and with your partners. This is Roy with Kick of Legend. Keep your chin down and elevate your striking.